keep all of this in.
Yes, I will. Money. Money, 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 money. Is that how it goes?
Do you know what? We could have actually just listened to the song beforehand.
No, this is a better look. It's a full graphic. This is in video editing and graphics. Money.
Money, 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 money,
money, money, money. Oh, it was a
what?
briefcase. It wasn't graphics. Welcome to the 1, 2, 3 count, where in this episode we're going to go through every main roster and some NXT stars predictions for Money in the Bank 2025.
But not everyone gets to be on the Money in the Bank card. Unfortunately, those people will have to enjoy nice catering. And here they are. Could have done a change thing.
Here comes the money.
Yeah. Money talks.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money,
Dollar,
money,
dollar.
money.
Remarkably as well, he's on this list.
Yes, why? Why did we put him on there? Why have we both got something for Shane McMahon and nothing for all of these people going past the screen?
Adam Pearce.
RKO worry sketches.
Okay, so he's worried about getting an RKO.
Yeah, he's just like everyone, all the authority figures and our officials are now a little bit on edge that an RKO will be hit from out of somewhere on them.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to do sketches where he will...
Well, he'll just be signing matches or talking to people backstage, and then he'll just go... And he's a bit jumpy whenever someone like Chad Gable comes in mid-interview to talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were Randy Orton.
I've gone for a different gimmick for Adam Pearce. Magic door gimmick.
Is this like a forbidden door?
No, well, maybe it could be. That would be the show for their next crossover show they do with another promotion that they bought. No, this is... his office appears to have 2 doors to it, because some people will walk off stage left and other people will walk through a door stage right, which means there's actually no way for them to exit the room stage left unless his office actually is revealed to have a magic door
Or
that goes round places.
he will face tunnels.
AJ Styles.
Chicken tenders community. Because he's in the Dominic Mysterio feud.
Will fumble again.
Fumble the briefcase.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the ladder match.
It might just be because I've recently rewatched Money in the Bank 2020, but yeah, he's going to be at the top and go, oh no!
You've rewatched Money in the Bank 2020. What for?
Patreon.com/WrestleTalk.
Oh, seamless. Patreon.com/WrestleTalk, where Luke and I go through the whole Money in the Bank 2020 card. Yes, that is the one in the pandemic. And we went a little bit insane.
Yeah, I think we go a bit stir crazy. Not like the pandemic, we went a bit stir crazy in the episode itself. And we reviewed the whole card as well. We'll review matches you forgot happened, like R-Truth versus Bobby Lashley.
Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, I guess so.
Aleister Black.
This is kind of riffing off our experience with Money in the Bank 2020. Serious ladder match. Because Aleister Black definitely does not want to partake in the foolery.
No. The welcome back spot.
Welcome back spot. He's been there for ages.
No, but he's getting a spot in Money in the Bank as a welcome back to the company. Alexa Bliss.
This is a prop-heavy episode because I've got Lily in briefcase.
Well, so she opens it up and Lily pops out.
No, she's climbing the ladder. She's just about to get it. She doesn't win. The briefcase opens and Lily's inside and she goes, "What?"
Why do you want the pandemic back?
Because I need to finish the job.
Gets pop, loses.
Yep, that's the way so far.
Yeah. Andrade.
Black's here now.
Alistair's here now.
That's pretty much the same.
Sorry, bud. Your push is over. We've got Aleister Black back now. Austin Theory.
Finally turned on.
Will turn. October.
Theory turns on Waller in October.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put finally. Finally it happens here. I don't think it will.
Yeah. You don't reckon?
No.
No? Okay. Ava.
Well, it's not just Money in the Bank, of course. There's Saturday night's main event. There's a rumoured draft that's going to happen before that. So I've got, for Ava, blinks through draft.
Again, I think I've gone a bit inside baseball with yours and I other show, Monday Night War. What's she planning?
She's planning something. Why would she be selling her women's champion?
What's she planning? What's she going to do with all that money? Bailey.
Returns near SummerSlam.
Returns. Helps Becky.
Oh, I forgot this was part of your fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Do you want this to happen, or do you think this is going to happen?
It's a little from column A, a little from column B, maybe more from column A. That you said fantasy booking for A, right? Yeah, more from column A. Becky Lynch.
Wins IC title.
Wins IC title.
There it is.
With the help of Bailey.
I'm not going that far, because that can be the big match for SummerSlam, I guess, when Bailey comes back. But yeah, Becky puts over Lyra in a big way, I thought, at the Backlash show. And it means more when she beats her for the IC belt now.
Bron Breakker.
Punk red cloak. So my Bron is in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but Punk has a match with Seth, the final match, later in the show. And he's taken out Heyman in the build. So he's got to take out Bron, and he does so with a red cape. And Bron's charging at it.
Yeah.
Moves it out of the way.
Because
goes off the stage.
Because he's super excited for Superman back in cinemas. So he just sees a red cape and he's like, Superman's here.
If that's the case, I know how he feels. 11th of July. I'm genuinely worried I'll pass away before it happens.
And ironically, you'll get to see Fantastic Four, the film you're not as excited about. I haven't got Bron in my match, but I have got him interfering in the match where he will spear every entrance.
In the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bronson Reed.
Spider-Man Point JC.
That's JC Spider-Man Point.
Oh, that's really good, because Bronson Reed was added in the War Games stuff, and then he got injured there, of course, with the bloodline.
Yeah, so they just replaced him with a different lads. Although I've realised I've actually spelt Spider-Man wrong. I've put Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Carlito.
Spits at Finn.
Now fancies Roxanne.
Yep. Yeah, she bought him apples.
Bought him apples. You know, he's getting nowhere with Raquel. So he's like, I'm going to eye up a different member of this group instead.
While Roxanne's like, you like these apples? Whatever that means.
Spit on me.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, we went from apples.
Carmelo Hayes.
So as I've already said, Heyman's been taken out, Bron's been taken out, but Seth beats Punk because Carmelo Hayes, new Heyman guy.
Whoa. That's big.
It's a fantasy booking thing. I don't think this is going to happen. I think they'll stay a 3-person unit.
Okay. Because I've got him in Money in the Bank, and I've got Cancels Out Black.
Yeah.
Chad Gable.
This is the first time I've used this, so just for the rest of the video, I'm sure you've done the same. Money in the Bank counts as one word.
Oh, yeah.
Mutaba. Right, okay. Not Mutaba winner. More on that in a bit.
Well, I've also got a bit of a follow-on because mine is can't get qualifier.
So not in the match at all,
Boy,
no qualifying.
Can't even get a qualifying match. But someone else might be able to get one.
I think we've gone in a similar direction.
Charlotte Flair.
Teases Becky cool. Who's that on the phone?
I'm in the same. Joins the Vets.
Yeah. So Becky Lynch being a bit of they're upset with these Gen Z wrestlers.
Exactly, yeah. And also, I've kind of got it as a double meaning here as well, because either she's going to join Becky and Bailey as the vets, the veterans, or she's going to have a career path and become a veterinary surgeon, so she's going to join the vets. CM Punk.
Last Seth match.
Why not Cena?
Yeah, well, you know, because of Travis Scott, I guess.
Cody Rhodes.
So we just had that. We've got, John Cena is tagging with Travis Scott in my version. That's the reported thing. Tag match against Cody Rhodes. My pick here is tags with Truth.
American Truth Mare.
You've gone for it as well?
Yeah.
Because everyone was saying Bad Bunny, and I thought, well, you've got the R-Truth thing.
That's what I've written down as well, but I've got American Truth Mare as their team.
Yeah, don't like that. But we got the same thing.
Damian Priest.
Stops McIntyre Mutabub.
Stops Drew winning.
Yeah. This is predictable.
Dominic Mysterio.
Pushes Finn ladder.
Have you got them both in the ladder match?
No, I've got Judgment Day helping Finn in the match, and then he gets up to a point, and I'm like, because they get behind somebody else.
A real big swing. You think they're going to be a step forward in this Judgment Day story? That's probably your biggest prediction so far. Helps Liv, unsuccessful. Drew McIntyre
chooses Damian Claymore. He could have it won.
Oh,
and he can't help himself.
Which actually ties into mine. Get screwed again. El Grande Americano.
Here we go. So the Judgment Day don't help Finn. They help El Grande Americano. He's up there at the top with whoever else, maybe Penta. Headbutts Penta, unhooks the briefcase. El Grande Americano is your Money in the Bank briefcase winner. And that's where Chad Gable runs into problems. Because he can't cash it in.
It's the consequences of my own actions. Loaded mask dive. Top of the ladder, loaded mask, dive onto someone.
Considering how powerful the loaded mask is, that will go through the earth.
Finn Balor.
Attempted babyface turn.
Helps Roxanne. Unsuccessful. Julia.
Perez Mdbert showdown.
Wins the briefcase.
Julia wins the briefcase. Oh, by the way, we're recording this before SmackDown. You'll be seeing it after SmackDown. And Saturday night's main event.
Oh, yes.
So,
a lot of swings in this one.
Julia might not have qualified.
Goldberg.
So I've kind of done this for a few days after Money in the Bank. You've got the June 9th Gunther title opportunity against Jey Uso, or whoever the World Heavyweight Champion is. For Goldberg, I've gone stops Gunther win.
Sigh. Gunther match.
Let it happen. We've got to get it out the way.
Grayson Waller.
New Day turn. He was spotted in the background of Raw. I think New Day are going to try and put all of the tag division against each other so they don't come for them.
Smart. I quite like that. Heel in Oz. So then they're going to turn Austin Theory babyface. Grayson Waller remains as a heel. He's going to go into that Australia Perth show for his match against Austin Theory, but as the heel in his home country.
That won't go well. They cheer the whoever's from Australia.
They'll give it a go. Well, we booed Mariah May. She's from here.
Yeah.
Gunther.
Gets Gunther wrong.
No. I'm going to go positive here. We can rebuild. We can do it again. We can rebuild.
Are you running for office?
Io Sky.
Rhea briefcase threat. So I've got Ripley winning. And then you sort of build that Io Rhea tension there.
So I've obviously not got Rhea winning mine, so I've got Julia winning. But they will have a match anyway. And Io retains over Rhea. Well, you don't think Io Sky's going to...
Oh, yeah.
You reckon? No.
I think that's... Yeah, they want to get the belt onto Rhea Ripley as soon as possible.
You see,
I think.
Here's the thing. I think you and I have been saying this about Io Sky now for the last couple of years. She's just a placeholder champion, and they could put it on someone they like. Maybe they just like Io Sky.
No, Paul Levesque is hearing us say this, and he's trolling us, but he cannot resist any longer.
Jacob Fatu.
I hate you.
Something similar. Admonishes Solo loss.
So when Solo loses the ladder match.
You know what I mean? Jade Cargill.
Ripley future feud?
Getting shot anyway. Title shot, that is. Like, you know.
What?
Yeah, I've got her in my Money in the Bank, but she's not going to win.
Yeah.
But she's going to get a title shot anyway. So it doesn't really matter that she's not winning.
And I think they tease a Ripley Cargill interaction.
Yeah.
Because we've not had that. Were they in War Games together?
No, Jade
Cargill was
she was injured.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
JC Mateo.
Ladder Island Tour.
Tour of Ladders.
Oh, little touch. Yeah.
JD McDonough.
It's after the Finn turn, of course. It's crashed through the tables, shakes enormous head.
Dom is shouting at him to help Liv. Finn is shouting at him to help Roxanne. Caught in middle. Jey Uso.
Increasing pressure. Yeet. He's got a lot of challengers coming at him. Yeet. Who's he gonna have to fight off next? Yeet.
Retains over Gunther. Yeet.
It's 4 words.
That's 4 letters.
No, you've said 4
Oh,
words.
sorry. You added a word on.
You can't not have yeet in it.
All right. Yeet Haynes over Gunther.
Yeet Haynes.
Yeet Haynes. Jimmy Uso.
Gunther kills again.
Sure is there. John Cena.
Builds cold tag.
No. Belt shot wins.
Yeah, it's gotta be. That's the story they're doing. I don't understand how you put Cody back in it so early. If Cody's not winning the belt back very soon.
Getting pinned again, that's why. Karrion Kross.
Still no push.
Superficial push entrance.
Oh, in the ladder match.
Guys, I've heard what you said online, and we're going to give him a shot. But it's not really. It's like putting your arm around Cedric Alexander. Yeah, he's got a bright future here with us. It is a superficial. We're giving you what you want, but we're not actually pushing him. Kofi Kingston.
Divides and conquers. That's their strategy in the tag division, I think.
Big E? LA Knight.
I would have said LA Knight was kind of similar to what you just said about Karrion Kross. Okay, we're going to put him in there, but then I guess they worked themselves into a shoot, and he was probably became an upper mid-carder. So I've got here Mrs. Matabayir.
Yeah.
Because he's been in the last 2, but I don't see him fitting in. And he's never really a standout.
No.
It's just everyone gets really excited when he almost wins.
That's exactly it. And I think there's too many other people to put in the match over him for this year, which is why I've gone for, and I don't like this one, has reached ceiling. Liv Morgan.
Perez, thin feud.
Very nice. Rhea stare down moments. They meet in the ring, they do the Rock and Austin, the Rock and Hogan look to one
With
side.
Liv?
Yeah, with Liv. I've got Liv in the match.
And they do the Rock Austin stare down.
Yeah. It's an iconic feud of the Raw Women's division.
From last year.
Yeah, the crowd will go mad for it. Logan Paul.
Now, I said earlier, we are recording this before Saturday night's main event, but you will be watching it on Sunday, the day after. So, currently world champion. Clip this out. Ollie Nostradamus does it again.
Off till SummerSlam.
It's more likely.
Lyra Valkyria.
Over in defeat.
This might be one of my favourite ones I've had. Gets held down. Literally, Bayley and Charlotte Flair hold her down while Becky puts the boots to her. Holding women down.
Or it's in the pin, and just like Bayley comes from under the ring, holds the foot down, and she can't kick out.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
That's good. Originally, I had Becky winning my ladder match, but then she didn't qualify. For the visual of her kicking down all the other women on the ladder.
I also, because I was doing this yesterday, had Becky in my lineup. Naomi.
Stops Jade winning.
Most spectacular spot. Don't know what it is, but I think that when all is said and done, the reviews will be, she had the most spectacular spot of the match.
She worked really hard.
Sure did. Not winning. Natalia.
Teases sharpshooter somewhere.
Punches more fans.
What?
See this.
Oh, was this the fan? Was it her?
Yeah, Natalia. It was an NWA show. It was a work thing.
Oh,
It was a plant fan. But she's going to make that her gimmick. She's going to go around to all these indie shows and just punch fans in the face.
I've heard worse gimmicks.
For Natalia, no less.
She's going to fart at them afterwards?
Nick Aldis.
Never facing Autumn.
Teases Randy match. Awesome, that is. It's not just a Randy match.
Oh.
Well, have I got a match for you? Pat McAfee.
Presence undermines Gunther. Just him being there every week on commentary, doing this. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm still bruised, brother.
Oh, ouch. While Gunther's standing there in the ring, talking about how he killed Pat McAfee. I'm like, he's
right
not
there.
weak in a burn. He's alive.
Somehow top babyface.
Pat McAfee, I guess he is. Yeah.
Paul Heyman.
Punk takes out in the build.
Holds briefcase proudly.
You've got Seth winning. You're going a WrestleMania 31 direction, you son of a bitch.
Who knows? Penta.
Ladders. Mexican destroyers.
Destroyer of ladder. R-Truth.
Well, as we said earlier, I've got Truth tagging with Cody against Cena and Travis Scott. Turns heel belt.
No! What? You're going to turn Truth heel?
Well, it's Cena. Like, that's his childhood hero. And that's how Cody go more adversity in this story.
So we can do a Cody versus Truth feud.
Yeah, just to fill some time.
5 moves a do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. 5 moves a do.
O do. You know,
with a little
apostrophe do.
I don't know about
5
this.
moves O do.
5 moves o do.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't say like Seamus O'Shaughnessy has 3 words in his name.
But then it's what? But that's different. That's
not the same thing.
That's been shortened over centuries from of Shaughnessy, his dad, to O'Shaughnessy.
And this has been he's been doing the 5 moves O'Doom.
5 Doom moves.
No, it's the 5 moves O'Doom. Randy Orton.
Aldis Homar KO. So Nick's just making eggs Saturday morning for Mickey and the family.
I mean, I've got RKO's Nick Aldis. What else are you going to do?
Not a match.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Only anti-Perez voice. I think she wins over all the boys. And Roxanne's like, I don't trust her.
Oh, sorry. So, wait, say again?
Raquel is the only anti-Perez voice.
Okay.
So all the boys are won over with the gifts.
Yeah.
And Raquel's like, I don't trust her. I want her to come back.
Right, okay. So, yeah, I think it's because in my one, I've got Liv coming back a bit sooner than you have. But I think she is going to get a present. Back scratcher present.
Very good. With a muscle arm.
Yeah.
It's the muscly arm and a back scratcher.
So satisfying. Ray Phoenix.
Lucha Ladders reunion. Because Penta's in there as well and they look at each other.
But Phoenix didn't qualify.
Oh, was he in that match on SmackDown?
Yeah.
God damn it.
And you know why? AAA pre-show match.
Signing autographs.
Rhea Ripley.
Women's Mtb winner.
Ooh, it's a fun one. Riptide's Liv ladder. Roman Reigns.
Guess not bothered.
He's at home, he's plotting.
But he was there on the Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
And he beat up Seth.
Yeah. And then he looked at his upcoming date and was like, I'm not here for a while. I'm going to go home and plot.
Yeah.
And that plot includes stops Seth's cash-in.
That's really good. That is really, really good given their shared history, particularly around the briefcase. I like that. Yeah. I really like that.
Thanks, man. Roxanne Perez.
Mixed tag feud.
I clearly have just thought of like one idea and I've just applied it to multiple people, which is insert word off ladder. So I've got Pop Rocks off ladder. Rusev.
Mutaba Drew Banger.
Ooh.
So I've got Drew and Rusev in the ladder match. And, you know, they're booked to have feuds with other people there, but when Drew and Rusev go up against each other, the crowd is going to go, oh, we want this.
I've not got Rusev in the ladder match. Not this year. Sami Zayn.
Jay sacrifice resentment.
That he keeps having to.
Sammy's going in there, he's trying to save Jay all the time. He has the tag match at Saturday night's main event. Wow, wasn't it great? And he's actually starting to get a bit tired that the spotlight's always on Jay.
Well, you know, he has got his aspirations of winning the World Heavyweight Championship, and a way to do that is to qualify for Money in the Bank. So he gets a qualifying match, but loses qualifier Seth. That's how Seth gets in there. He pins Sami Zayn to get his qualification into the Money in the Bank ladder match, which is more for Sami to be like, there's that guy again, proving that maybe he's right. Seth Rollins.
I like your story now.
Thanks, man. I'll just read it. 10 years later.
Is it 10 years? Well, yeah, I guess it is. I've just
Not from him winning it, but from him cashing it.
Wins via Hayes. Because my storyline was Carmelo Hayes joins their little faction.
Yeah.
Like 4 weeks ago.
I should add, though, I'm probably way off on this because we all thought they were going to do a celebration of Punk and Cena from Money in the Bank history. Maybe they're not as asked about Money in the Bank history like we are. Shane McMahon.
Seth's final member. Who is the mysterious benefactor of our now 4-man group?
Amazing.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
I think Shane is at home, much like Roman Reigns is plotting. And he's thought to himself, I've not been in the news recently. So he's going to have Corgan airport photo.
Oh, wow. He's still in charge of the NWA?
He is, yeah, he's going to have a photo with Billy Corgan, and it's going to be the exact same photo that he did with Tony Khan last year.
With the WrestleTalk trademark logo on the top.
Yeah,
nice.
we'll be sending him. It's probably by the same guy. Sheamus.
Rusev Banger feud.
Wins IC title.
Oh, wow. Oh, right, okay.
She's going to keep saying it. Going to keep saying it until it happens.
I think you're going to push it out of existence. You know when people talk about manifesting reality?
Well, I think Sheamus
You're pushing it away. You're too clingy for it.
I think Sheamus had, because he's been talking about this winning this belt since 2020. Like January of 2020, he told me in an interview, I'm going to win that IC title and complete the Ultimate Grand Slam thing. And to everyone in the comments who said, you forgot about Edge, he won the WCW United States Championship. That clearly doesn't count. Solo Sikoa.
Builds Fatu SummerSlam.
Still trying, eh?
Hey, it's good. It's not being pushed as a Jacob Fatu style character anymore.
No.
He's got a JC.
The Miz.
Blackface Miz. That's his new gimmick. Blackface Miz.
I was away.
Alistair will face Miz. Every week. Why? What's funny about? Because it just puts Alistair Black in a sort of mid-card slot.
Yeah,
is that what's funny?
That's what's funny about it. Yeah.
Blackface Miz every week.
Costs Carmelo Hayes. Breaks that group.
Sorry, I didn't listen to you because then I realised it doesn't just have to be Miz. I could have Blackface Rusev. I could book Blackface Tamatonga. Blackface Randy Orton.
I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not getting involved. I'm pressing the eject button. I'm ejecting.
I'm booking potential matches for Alistair Black in WWE on his return.
Eject.
What's controversial about Blackface Natalia? Oh, yeah, I guess it's an intergender match.
The Rock.
Van Vliet interview.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. A lot of my 3 counts are obviously a bit speculation. Maybe some things I think that probably could happen. This is the one I am 100% sure I'm completely right on. Doesn't watch show.
Very well built up.
Thank you.
Well, he watches enough of the show to politic his way out of blame.
No, he'll see what he'll get his assistant to read the online feedback and feed that back to him. And then he'll do an interview with Chris Van Vliet, be like, nothing to do with me. Tiffany Stratton.
I was a bit of a loss for the women's champion for this pay-per-view specifically, so I went Evolution 3-way.
Okay.
Jade and Naomi.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout. I've gone Cash-In's Fair Play. She cashed in to win the belt, and then Julie will cash in on her to win the belt. Cash-In's Fair
same
Play.
Night? Just like the old days of women's Money in the Bank?
Yeah, why hold on to it? Travis Scott.
Smokes an appropriate cigarette. Just there, on the ring apron.
Big old doob in his hand. Does Phoenadian Destroyer.
Christ. Phoenadian Destroyer.
Like that?
No.
It's what every celebrity does when they have a match, is they do a Canadian Destroyer. Phoenadian Destroyer.
It's really visually impressive, but all you're doing is a forward roll as the person executing the move.
That's why Petey Williams is the smartest man in all of pro wrestling. Triple H.
Announces AEW dates.
More counter-programming. Uncle Howdy.
Auntie's coming home.
Welcomes Alexa in. Xavier Woods.
Tag division backfires. They play everyone against each other, and then everyone realizes, wait a second, New Day.
It's very good. I really like that idea. I think that's nice, man. But I've gone for something finish.
Did you like all those 3-count things? Well, you can watch us review Money in the Bank 2020 in 3-count format, where we do go a little bit mad. That's over at patreon.com/WrestleTalk right now.
And you can also watch this 3-count episode where we review every Money in the Bank winner and cash in here, now.
This reunion. It's big. It's Sheldon Benjamin's ladder run, which is one of the most impressive spots.
So you just wrote down
It's quite inside baseball, that joke.
Yeah. If this is your first time watching this, Jericho